May you live every day of your life. It is useless to attempt to reason a man out of a thing he was never reasoned into. We have just enough religion to make us hate, but not enough to make us love one another. I never wonder to see men wicked, but I often wonder to see them not ashamed. Undoubtedly, philosophers are in the right when they tell us that nothing is great or little otherwise than by comparison. You should never be ashamed to admit you have been wrong. It only proves you are wiser today than yesterday. For in reason, all government without the consent of the governed is the very definition of slavery. The latter part of a wise person's life is occupied with curing the follies, prejudices and false opinions they contracted earlier. Power is no blessing in itself, except when it is used to protect the innocent. When I am reading a book, whether wise or silly, it seems to me to be alive and talking to me. The worthiest people are the most injured by slander, as is the best fruit which the birds have been pecking at. Falsehood flies, and truth comes limping after it, so that when men come to be undeceived, it is too late. I have ever hated all nations, professions, and communities, and all my love is toward individuals. A soldier is a Yahoo hired to kill in cold blood as many of his own species, who have never offended him, as possibly he can. I will no more believe than that the accidental jumbling of the alphabet would fall into a most ingenious treatise of philosophy. The use of speech was to make us understand one another, and to receive information of facts. Difference in opinions has cost many millions of lives, for instance, whether flesh be bread, or bread be flesh, whether the juice of a certain berry be blood or wine. A wife should be always a reasonable and agreeable companion because she cannot always be young. You have clearly proved that ignorance, idleness, and vice are the proper ingredients for qualifying a legislator. Books, the children of the brain,